Hello, welcome to Romantic Wednesdays with Poetry. I am Alisa Agnes, and I believe it's time to get real and spill some tea or coffee. So, today I will talk about another two poems from the chapter Other Addictions. So, you will get really philosophical today. So, the first poem is called About a Faith, and the second one is Purpose. Yep, this is what is waiting for you today. So I guess I can tell you a few words at first about the first poem because About a Faith is this kind of poem that is about a religion, about a faith, as as the title says, and it's just about a tolerance. Yep. So I guess after such a beginning, I can read you this poem right now. About a faith. It doesn't matter what's your religion. Your faith is the most important. History knows how imperfect institution can be. But it's okay. We're only people. Let's fight for peace. Let's fight for love. It will make our lives better. Let's all gather together. Let's not forget about our heritage. Come with me, brother. So yeah, that's that's this poem, and well, as you can see, it's about a humanity. I guess it's about fighting for a better future all together, and when we just think about a human race, well, it doesn't matter what our religion really is, because there are such things like peace, love, and these things are not about a religion and all those borders that we create between each other. Just just becoming the realest friends and just one big family is the best way of just fighting for the common future and just for fighting for a better life for all of us, because this poem is about such a situation. As I've said, it's about tolerance and just showing love to each other in such a Christian, I guess, way, but you don't have to share the same religion to just be kind to each other. So this is what this poem is really about. But also the second side of this poem is just about the religion, because I'm a Catholic, and the institution that I could talk about here is the church. And in high school, when I wrote this poem, I learned about such a time in history when there were even 3 popes at the same time, and they all didn't agree with each other, and one pope thought was more important and the only one, and those two were thinking the same thing. And that's actually what inspired this poem. I mean, the first part, because this is what happened in Middle Ages, and I guess maybe one day, I don't know, maybe something similar will happen. And I'm just saying that we're only people, and sometimes we're wrong, and even if it all should be perfect and the best representation of God on earth, but sometimes just such strange situations happen. So and well, also I really like romanticism, and there's such a thing that romantics say that the faith that you have in your heart is the most important, and you shouldn't actually think about religion in such a form like it's all just a tradition. You have to find religion in your heart, and this is the only way when you really find the connection with God. And and well, I guess romanticism and history lessons from my high school days inspired this poem. So right now you know when I wrote this poem, what inspired me, and what it's about. So I guess I can only tell you such a little additional thing that this poem, right with the angel, were hanging on the corridor wall in my school. Even the last time when I visited it, it was before the pandemic, and it was really amazing to see that my message was so important for my school that they decided to just leave it for future students. It's a beautiful heritage to live. Um, so this is what I needed to say, and I guess recall and remind you. But another thing that I can say about this poem is the fact that it was one of those probably 4 poems that were rewarded right with the angel in the last competition in 2016 when I got the 3rd place in a school competition, as I've mentioned about this a few weeks ago. So I guess that's all about a faith, and right now I can read you the second poem, which is called Purpose. Purpose. There's such a pretty and warm day, perfect to make dreams come true. What are you waiting for? You know what's the best for you. Make choices on your own. It's your life. Don't be afraid of who you really are. Don't you lie to yourself. You're special. Life is short. Don't stay at home. Be proud of your achievements. It's your purpose. So, that's a purpose. And while at first I really need to explain what I wanted to say in this poem. So it starts in a very similar way as few other poems from that time. I mean, there's such a pretty and warm day because when the day is so sunny and just perfect, somehow it always inspired me when I was in high school. So yeah, such days are just perfect to make dreams come true. Yep. And this poem is, this kind of thing that I wanted my readers to get inspired and stop waiting and just start doing what you really want to do, to be who you really think you are, to do what you want to make your dreams come true. Because when you have such a perfect, beautiful, and warm day, it's just too good not to do something with your life, So another part of this poem is just about making choices on your own. It's like, don't listen what teachers tell you to do with your life. Don't listen what your friends tell you should do with your life, or your parents. You know what you do the best, you know what you love the most, and the only thing that you should really follow is your heart, because what you really need and what you really want, you can find it all in your heart. You can, of course, ask all those mentioned people before about the advice, but advice is always only an advice, and what you really should do, is just hidden in your heart. Um, and another part which I guess may be confusing a bit, I mean, the line, "Don't you lie to yourself, you're special." I guess it get a double meaning, and it depends on what you really want to see here. What I meant is that you don't have to lie to yourself and be someone you're not, because who you are, the way you've been made, is already perfect, and you don't have to change anything in yourself. But the second meaning of this can be, I guess, that maybe sometimes we lie to ourselves and we tell ourselves that we're alright, but we want to change something in us. And this is also a good thing, because knowing that you want to become a better person with every step you take, I think it's a really good thing to just keep becoming a better human for yourself and for other people. So, yep. Because life is just all about learning and becoming better and better, and we keep changing along as we just keep on living, and it's a really natural thing to just learn and always become better. Yep. But don't read this verse as your, I don't know, awful, for example, because this is not what I meant, because we are perfect the way we are, and nobody should ever tell you that you are awful, and this is just what I needed to say. And well, the last part of this poem is about just saying that this is what the purpose is. You have to try to do something with your life, because life is too short to just stay at home and do nothing. You have to be proud of yourself. You have to keep on trying. You have to do all you can to make your dreams come true. You have to be yourself. You have to be true to yourself. And well, this is just what the purpose is. This is what your purpose should be. So yep. So yeah, this poem is just about these things that should be a purpose in our lives. It should be about such things that money can buy. Yep. So now you know what this poem is about, and I can also tell you that I wrote this in high school, and it's this kind of poem that it's just made to inspire others. And I guess that some people really needed to hear it in high school, even my teachers, because I wrote few such poems, and my teacher who was teaching religion, she was really thankful for the possibility of reading these poems. So I guess it's a really important message. So if what I'm saying is important to you and somehow is touching your heart, then then I'm really glad, and this is what poetry should do. So yep, that's all. Today I guess I can tell you now what is happening next week, and well, it will be um, about two more poems from this chapter, so we keep on being philosophical. So the first poem is called The Worth of Immaterial Things, and the second one is about love. The first poem is a little bit longer, the second one is just made of 4 lines. So this is what is waiting for you next week, and right now I can only tell you until the next time. Bye!